Hi there, welcome to BSF Recovery Team. Down here at Donnelly's Woods, the Rochester Rough Riders Toys For Tots run, and we're heading back in. Apparently there's one that's created a transfer case and it's on the side of a bank on the verge of rolling over or something like that. So we're heading in to see what the problem is and see what we can do about that. The rain's coming.
Well, I got my window open.
Feel some sprinkles.
And I see sprinkles on the this is why I prefer other vehicles. What? My back hurts.
Back hurts? You're just a kid.
I know, but still, it's like I want to crash it, but I can't. I don't have the
Well, maybe it'll rain enough to wash off the windshield. That's after we get up the hill. Because when that hill gets wet, we're going to have trouble. Yeah, that's Nick, if I can get to him without sinking down too much. Actually, I think I want to be right where the ATVs are. So if I can get down through here. Yeah. Yeah, if I can get across down there. Yeah, right where he's at. Yeah. Hey, I got across without getting stuck. Now to maneuver the wrecker into place so we could winch the truck out. Well, there it is. Doesn't look like it's on the verge of rolling over, but it is definitely broke and definitely stuck. Most of the time I like to look at the truck and assess the situation first, but in this case I sent the owner out with the winch cable to hook it onto the truck. I wasn't trudging through all that mud. They told me the transfer case was split open, which meant the wheels might not turn, but I figured we'd drag it through the mud anyway. It was hard to be sure from where I was standing, but it also looked like the driver's front wheel was a little out of place. So we were going to have to keep a real close eye on that as we drug it through the mud. The hydraulic winch on the boom of the wrecker might be a little bit slow, but it sure is nice. You don't have to stop or worry about frying an electric motor. battery just died in the camera I had mounted to the wrecker. No time to charge it now. We're in the middle of a recovery. And the only camera that still has battery left is the one that Mara's using, an old Hero 1 that doesn't have a skeleton case. So the audio is really muffled. But we almost got the truck out of the mud now, and I can see that that left front tire looks like it's pushed back. There's definitely something wrong there. One thing about this truck that you may or may not have noticed by now is that it's a solid axle swamp. That means that the original GM axle and suspension has been removed, and in this case has been replaced with a solid axle Dana 44 from a Ford with radius arms and coil springs. Well, now that we got the truck up to the back of the wrecker, it was obvious to see that this truck was really effed up.
Oh! The Ford style front end, well, that one doesn't have any speakers. Alright. Microphone
We were definitely going to have to put this truck on the sling, but before we do that, I figured I'd pull ahead a little bit more and get the whole truck up on dry ground. To give you an idea of how effed up this truck was, the transfer case was busted in half, the left radius arm was bent, and the bracket was ripped off of the frame.
You had a lot of pressure washing to do before we put it in my shop. Junkyard. It's going to her house.
You can't afford my storage rates. I don't even know if you can afford this recovery.
Seat cover was making a joke there because he already knows that we don't charge for our recoveries.
Let's try to scrape some of the mud off so we can get the hooks on it. Where we put the hooks, you should
Get a stick and scrape the mud off on that
get a
corner.
stick and get some of the mud off so we can get the J-hooks on it.
Well, we got this effed up truck out of the mud, but the recovery is only half done. We still got to get it out of the woods. So, if you haven't subscribed yet, click that subscribe button and ring that notification bell so you don't miss part 2 of this effed up recovery. Thanks for watching BSF Recovery Team. Keep wheeling, be safe out there, and maybe we'll see you in the woods.